Hello there, fellow trekkers and trailblazers. Glenn here, coming to you to bring you another video. Now, for those who might not know, thru-hiking is the ultimate long-distance hiking experience. It is defined as the act of hiking an established trail from end to end continuously, where you tackle an entire trail from start to finish in one go. It's like the Mount Everest of hiking. Now let's get something straight right off the bat. I'm not here to throw shade at any specific hiker, but you know, there might be a few folks out there who claim to be on a thru hike, but let's just say they take a few shortcuts. You know, like skipping large chunks of the trail, catching a ride, or even disappearing off from the trail for a mini sabbatical and then magically reappearing, claiming to continue their epic thru hike. But hey, you know, who am I to judge, right? I mean, I've never met a liar or a cheat on the trail. Now here's the thing. When these hikers pull off these stunts, it kind of takes away from the whole idea of a thru hike. It's like saying you ran a marathon when you actually took a few Uber rides in between. It's just not the same, you know? I get it. It's a bit petty to give this topic so much attention, but I just can't help myself. It's like when you see a tomato in a fruit salad. You gotta say something. The thing is, there is a certain camaraderie and respect that comes with thru hiking. When you meet someone on the trail and they tell you they're doing a thru hike, there's this unspoken understanding that they're in it for the long haul. So when some folks take the creative liberties with their hike, it's kind of like they're crashing the party and raiding the buffet without an invite. But hey, at the end of the day, a thru hike is a thru hike. But let's just keep the trail pure, you know, and the adventures authentic. You see, after completing a trail, some hikers, who shall remain nameless, of course, love to get on their soapbox and rant about the trail conditions, or tree blazes, whatnot. I get it. I really do. But there's something called empathy and action that I think needs to be brought to the table. Now, before we dive into this, let's establish one thing. Trail maintenance is no walk in the park. It's not just about pruning a few branches or slapping some paint on a tree. It's a tough job that requires time, resources. So when I hear these complaints about trail conditions, my first thought is, hey, do something about it. You see, many of these trail societies and management crews are often running on a shoestring budget and with limited manpower. It's like asking a squirrel to build a mansion out of acorns. It's a tall order. They've got a lot on their plate. From preventing erosion to fixing bridges and keeping wildlife in check. So when some hikers decide to turn their complaints into a public symphony of discontent, it's like adding insult to injury. It's like complaining about the service in a one-man diner during a lunch rush. Why not take matters into your own hands? If you're miffed about the lack of tree blazes, if the trail looks like it's been on the losing end of a wrestling match with nature, gather a group of like-minded hikers and organize a trail maintenance day. By taking the initiative, you're not only improving the trail for yourself, but for all those that come after you. It's like leaving a little piece of yourself behind. So let's turn those complaints into action, folks. Let's be the change that we want to see on the trail. I just want to say a massive thank you for sticking through my colorful commentary. You're all legends in my book. Until the next time, folks, happy trails, Take care, my friends.